Welcome back to BioMindscape. This is mitochondria. Do you know that it is known as powerhouse of the cell? It have a specific stain. They are not easily visible under microscope. The number of mitochondria per cell it can vary depend on the physiological activity of cell. If we see in terms of the shape and the size, it is considerable degree of variability that is observed. Typically, it have a cylindrical or sausage shape that have a diameter of 0.2 to 1 mu molar that can be average 0.5 mu molar, and the length can be of 1 to 0.4 mu molar, and each mitochondria is a double membrane bounded structure. It have a outer membrane and inner membrane that divide the lumen into two aqueous compartment, that is the outer compartment and inner compartment. So the inner compartment, it is filled with dense homogeneous substance, we call it matrix, and the outer membrane we can see here it form a continuous limiting boundaries of organelle, and the inner membrane it form a infolding. There are number of infolding present, we call it cysti or cister toward the matrix. You can see here the cysti increases the surface area, and the two membrane have their own specific enzyme. They are associated with mitochondrial function. So mitochondria are the site of aerobic respiration. They produce cellular energy in a form of an ATP. Hence we call it as powerhouse of the cell. The matrix also process single circular DNA molecule and a few RNA molecule, ribosome that is 70S, and the component required for the synthesis of protein, and the mitochondria divide by fission. Now here we can see the ribosome. They are a granular structure which was first observed under the electron microscope as a dense particle by George Pellet in 1953. They are composed of the RNA, that is ribonucleic acid. They are the protein and they are not surrounded by any membrane. The eukaryotic ribosome are 80S while the prokaryotic ribosome are 70S. So each ribosome has two subunit, large and small subunit. So the two subunit of 80S ribosome are 60-40 while that of 70S ribosome is 50-30. So 60-40 for 80S ribosome and 50-30 for 70S ribosome. Here the S, that is the Sedberg unit. Sedberg unit stands for the sedimentation coefficient. It is indirectly a measure of density and size.